Hi guys, Creative Lori here. Welcome everyone. If you're new to my channel, I'm a home stager and I like to share with you all of my decor hauls, DIYs, and projects. But today I'm doing a really special challenge. It's a challenge presented by Diana from She Leaves a Little Sparkle and Kenya from Kenya's Decor Corner. And both of these gals, their channels are awesome. I'm going to link their channels down below in my description box and along with the playlist once it's available. Their challenge that they presented to us YouTubers, gosh, if I could talk, was to create a Midsummer Night's Dream tablescape. Now, I am in love with Shakespeare. I loved all his plays in high school. I actually got to, I was in college preparatory classes and had to read all of Shakespeare. And when I was a junior, I believe, I got the best, and well, they called what I did the best interpretation of Macbeth, and which was really just honoring for me. And I won a trip to Ashland, Oregon, where they hold the every year the Elizabethan, or I'm not sure if it's a Shakespearean festival or the Elizabethan festival. I think it's a Shakespearean, and then they recreated the Elizabethan theater. So there's like this amphitheater and different theaters there, and you get to see all of the Shakespearean plays. It was amazing. I never forgot it. So for me, this was right up my alley. So thank you, you two. I really appreciate it. But the story begins with fairies. There's a queen, and then there's this very bad spirit. His name is Puck. Puck is trying to marionette with, meaning marionette like a puppetry, like messing with the queen, and he makes her fall in love with like a manual labor type of guy who has the head of a donkey. And she's the queen of the fairies. So, he thinks it's so funny, Puck, and he's not a fairy, he's actually a spirit. And so I can just imagine, them coming together for dinner, these two lovers, and he is watching up above in the trees. So it's really set in like a forest type setting, and you can just imagine the lush greenery. And so I tried to recreate that with all of this clover for the table base. And I set it up in my bistro table setting because it's for two lovers, only seats two. And if you get closer, you can see I have a bunch of little fairy lights trailed all the way through to the top. And so the place setting is the clover base. I have some moss rocks and some floral. And then over here I have some eucalyptus on a wreath. That's on top of my wood-like plates that I showed you all, with just some simple water glasses, and each side is the same, but this side is for the queen, and that's where I put her little fairy crown, so she knew where to sit. And then up above, this is supposed to be like the rendition of a tree, and this is where Puck is sitting. So it is a candlestick with a piece of pottery with some, it's like a cabbage leaf pottery in there, some Spanish moss, and then you see that flickering light. That's Puck laughing as he watches down below as the two lovers are talking and enjoying themselves, but they don't realize that they're being marionetted by him. So, guys, what a dirty little spirit he was. So he's sitting in this tree that I've decorated with fairy lights and eucalyptus leaves. And he is pulling the strings, as I said before, to these two lovers, the Queen of Fairies and this poor laborer in the forest. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I absolutely did. I love Shakespeare. This was one of my absolute favorite play, along with Macbeth and of course Romeo and Juliet. There's so many. I just absolutely love Shakespeare. So thank you, Kenya. Thank you, Diana. I will link both their channels below in my description box along with the playlist once available. But this was so fun. I absolutely loved it. And so I cleared my counter for it. I took my artwork down below or above just to make this scene reminiscent of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, everyone. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.